So Ranger Mary, could you tell us a little bit more about what it means to be the first park ranger here at Point Defiance Park?
Sure. So first, it is an honor to be the first person to hold this position. I do a lot of the same things that you would expect of a typical park ranger in a state or a national park, but I have the opportunity as the first person to do this here to make that position really fit and customized to what Point Defiance Park needs as an urban park.
So people will ask you like questions where to go to find things and abide by rules. Is that kind of how it goes?
Absolutely. I'm here to do really frontline visitor services work. So if I run into you on the trails, you can ask me a question for directions or about something you've seen in the park. And I'm out here making sure everyone is safe and following the rules.
So you're also an authoritative guide. Could you tell us what that means?
Sure. So I'm a certified interpretive guide, which means I'm here to interpret our natural resource here in the park, our plants and our animals in our forest. So I'm just helping to connect people to that resource so they feel like they're a part of it and they're empowered to preserve and protect it.
We're at one of the locations where you run one of your programs, Coffee with Birds. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So Coffee with the Birds is one of the new programs that I've brought to Point Defiance Park, and very excited about it because we are partnering with a number of community organizations to put on this program. Like you said, this is one of the spots we do. We do other locations in the park as well. Of course, we have coffee at Coffee with the Birds, and we focus on different birds every month. Down here we'll be talking about eagles. And we also have the Slater Museum of Natural History and the Tahoma Audubon Society partnering with us to just bring a lot of really cool information and opportunities for getting involved after the program to the people who are here at the event.
Very nice. So we're right here on Owens Beach. You say that one of the birds that you see the most is eagles?
Absolutely. Our Coffee with the Birds program in March will be all about eagles, and this is a great spot to see eagles. We actually have an eagle nest down along the cliffside, so you're almost guaranteed to see an eagle while you're down here.
Very nice. We're back here at the Visitor Center, and to wrap up our time with you here today, Ranger Mary, could you tell us what is something that you really want people visiting the park here to know?
Sure. Well, one of the awareness campaigns that we are going to be launching pretty soon is to get people thinking about not feeding the wildlife. We do have a lot of raccoons here that are unfortunately trained at this point to beg for food at the sides of the road. Those animals aren't starving. They've just been trained to beg, just like your dog might beg at the table because it's gotten a snack there before. And unfortunately, that causes a lot of problems. One thing is that they can stop traffic, they can even get hit by cars, and the more contact that raccoons have with animals in the park, that increases the chance of spreading disease either to your dog or to your children.
So as we wrap up our time with you here today, what's one of the most fun things that you think is here for you to do at the park?
Well, one of my favorite things as the park ranger is when people flag me down and ask me a question about our plants or animals in the park. Because that shows me they're curious, they're interested in learning more, and I get to share my passion for our park ecosystem with them.
Very good.